Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, we pick up. Have you managed to escape at least the initial assault of the dragon?
That doesn't bode well.
Brilliant.
So, Stiffy transformed himself into an eagle and saved Chode. A peregrine falcon, I think it was, wasn't it?
No, it was an eagle.
It was an eagle. Most of you are in a narrow chamber leading to a new area where you saw a new petroglyph on the wall, illustrating some kind of battle between dragon riders and strange, weird faces. And a figure in the centre holding a artifact of some description in a halo. Most of you are either cowering behind a wall or around a corner. Eamon, however, is staring down the barrel of the gun at the dragon, who's taking a large inhaling breath. And we pick up with Stiffy. Stiffy, it's your go.
I thought we were out of combat last game.
No.
Initiative, yeah.
You changed your mind.
Oh, okay. No, because it was my go last, wasn't it?
Oh, so yeah, it's just your go finished. So it's Gruff's go.
Oh. I can't really remember which way the Earl went.
Oh, Joe, can you allow me to see what's going on the map so that I can be a viewer?
Yeah, one sec. I'll give you. Who do you want to have view of? Gruft?
So you can see me.
Yeah, no.
Can you have DM view?
I can't do that easily. I can give you view of someone. I could give you the Earl.
Yep, sure.
Okay, you can control him, so don't do that.
Okay, everyone, I'll just go to bed.
So tired.
Okay. The Earl's gone that way, so I'll go the other way, I guess.
I don't think you can get through the other way.
Yeah, so at the north of the chamber, there is that's where the mural is, the petroglyph, and here there's a boulder blocking up the chamber.
Oh, Gruff smash!
I still technically can't see anything. I believe I can control. Oh no, I can't yet.
Have you tried refreshing the page?
I have not.
Can I smash the boulder?
You can try and push it out the way.
Am I able to assist since I'm standing there?
I'll say yeah, you can assist as your bonus action, reaction even.
Cool.
Athletics check?
Yeah.
Athletics check?
Yes. Yeah, no problem. You push it out the way and it collapses to the side.
Nice.
Nice.
40. Can I continue walking through? I've only used 40 of my movement.
So yeah, in front you see a square-shaped carved chamber. At the far end, and to your right, so the left of the map, over here and over here. There are 2 more boulders blocking deeper passages.
Cool. That's as far as I'm going.
Okay. Eamon, it's your go. So you are in a direct path to the dragon's mouth currently.
So that means
Okay.
run.
I'm going to run into the dragon's mouth and stab it. I'm going to flee like a coward. Can I have as a reaction? Because I do have this spell. That I've only just realised.
So with the shield, you don't need to cast it now. You cast it as a reaction to being hit. So when
Okay. I don't need to
if
cast.
something says, if I say I'm going to attack Eamon, then you'd say reaction shield.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will dash 50, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There you go, that's my go.
It's the dragon's go. It's going to inch as close as it can. It pushes its head into the hole. Can't fit its
Don't
whole
like
body
this because
in.
I'm literally 15 meters away from it.
It says, come out, wherever you are. That's its go.
Oh, is it as a reaction? It's going to do its nice thing.
It's Chode's go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Don't do it.
Stay where you are.
I will
Make a run for it.
cast Natural Illusionist, or my Minor Illusion cantrip, rather. And my illusion will be me.
Okay. And where are you casting it? Just coming, like, moving out from where you are?
Moving from where I am in that direction.
As soon as your illusion steps in the middle of the floor, you just see this ice blast that stretches 90 foot and smashes against the far wall.
That would have definitely killed us.
You've still got your movement.
Just to double check before I now leg it, is that his reaction
That's its
over?
reaction, yeah. It had a, it was holding an action, and it just used it.
Jesus, that would have destroyed us.
You did exactly the right thing.
Probably the only thing I could have done.
What damage would it have done, Joe?
You would have had to make a dexterity saving throw, or it would have dealt. Where is it? You make a DC 22 Constitution saving throw, taking 16d8 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Only got 9
It
HP.
hit me for 78.
So let's just roll it for fun. 68 damage.
Yeah, that would have probably done all right against me.
That would have near on. No, that would have killed me outright.
So yeah, you're free to move. It can't hit you with the dragon breath again. If you were within range, it could have used one of its legendary actions, but it doesn't have any ranged legendary actions.
And I get, how far did its ice breath cast? Was it like 90?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use my I mean, it's tempting just to use my own frost spell against it from here, but I will use my second wind. Not second wind. What's my one? Action surge.
Yeah. I'll take another dash.
Yeah, and get the hell out of there.
I don't think your ice spell would have finished it off. Seeing as it's lost no hit points so far.
You can tell yourself, but Chode thinks otherwise.
Sebastian's go. Slash the Earl.
Oh, sorry. Confuse me. Okay, I guess I'll just go south and explore this a little bit. There we go. So I couldn't move my character for a sec. Oh my god, I've only got 3 hit points. Jesus. 2, 3, 4. Do I see 2 more boulders?
Yeah, from there you do.
Okay. Where was I? I was about there, wasn't I? Ah, damn it. Oh, I can get to this one. Can I get to this one and then attempt to move it?
Yeah, make a strength check.
Actually, what I might do instead is...
Athletics, sorry.
I might not do that. I might try and get some hit points back. So I'm going to do a... So I'm just trying to figure out to get my bloody spells up. Where is it? I'm going to do False Life.
When we're all together, we should maybe have a short rest and use our hit die. I don't think we're going to be needing to do a long rest again.
I think we should have a long rest.
Cast level 1, I think.
I don't need to rest, I'm off.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 4. Well, that's a good roll. Okay, cool. So I've got 7 points of false life. And that's me damned as an action.
Okay. Stiffy, it's your go.
Okay. That's 50 per. Oh. Come on. Come on. That's weird for me. It's really laggy.
Oh, weird.
That's 50 foot. Okay, go to there. 50 foot. 5. Oh, come on. What's it doing? 70 foot. I get it. There you go.
Is that your go?
More. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, with that, you are now out of combat, and you hear the dragon footsteps move away. And then you hear another noise, horrifying noise. It sounds like something crunching an ice cube. But then at the core of it, there's a more brittle breaking noise, like something snapping. Almost as if, like, the middle of the ice cube wasn't quite entirely frozen.
Something's eating a frozen corpse.
Okay, so. So, at this point, Falcon. So you watch all of this happening, the dragon crunching on the ice remains of your body, as if from afar, and so it's a very strange experience, disembodied and sort of timeless, and with suddenly this vast perspective. And you watch as the icicles flaking from your body intermingle with icicles of an earlier catastrophe, with the remains of Sister Floria scattered over this great hall of ice, this phenomenal beast of ancient power gnawing upon your remains. And to the north, a crack through the cave reveals the rising sun. You'd lost track of time in this dungeon, but it must be morning, and the morning light calls to you. You could go that way if you want, but also you could follow after your compatriots. You feel, strangely, you feel like towards the morning light is where others have followed. Sister Floria went that way, and also Sebastian, which is strange because you could have sworn that Sebastian was around and alive in the moments prior to your demise, but you're sure now that he went that way. You could follow him, or you could follow the companions that you've made on this journey and see where their quest is taking them. It will mean turning your back on the sun. You're not sure if you can, once this decision is made, you're not sure if you can pass that way again.
Well, I think Vulcan is tempted by the sun, but he's a bit confused by the situation with Sebastian, and he wonders if he can. He has a desire to understand what has happened with Sebastian. So he thinks he'll see what's going on there.
Okay.
Mystery is more.
He's turned his back on the love of his life, Sister Floria, to find out what's happened about this bloke called Sebastian. I love that. So inquisitive. He is so inquisitive.
So you float after your compatriots, a disembodied, invisible force, down the corridor, past the dragon gnawing on your mortal remains. And you see clear as day, brightly shining, the essences of these compatriots of yours. You can't really make out their physical appearance, but you see their essence, and you can recognize them from that. And you see clear as day the Earl there amongst them. You could follow them if you wish.
I mean, what's my other option? Turn back towards the light.
Yeah, you feel this is the point. The sun is calling, and it won't, unless you go now. That way will be forever closed to you.
You're dooming yourself to walk the earth as a spirit forever.
Tough choice.
Can ghosts heal people?
Yeah, do I feel like I can have any effect on
Can ghosts do
the
Arcana
mortal
checks?
world?
Make a religion check.
Can we assist?
The strength D20.
You're uncertain. This path has many opportunities. You also sense danger following these people. It's unease that you would say is from your chest, except you don't have a chest. There's a danger here. You could help them, perhaps, but it could come with unforeseen consequences.
Well, this is all very ethereal and mysterious. I'm just going to consult the character sheet. Yeah, you see, he's got a personality trait. There's nothing I like more than a good mystery.
Decision is
But
made.
Sister Floria's gone to the light, you say?
You sense that Sister Floria's gone towards the sun.
No, that's a good place for her. But I think I might be able to do something here.
Okay.
Stick around.
All right. So, returning to the mortal plane, the prime material plane, what are you going to do now you're out of combat? So you're in, so the rest of you, you're in a large chamber. Eamon goes running in and immediately steps on a pressure plate.
God.
Okay. That's
as a reaction, I cast shield.
It's when you get hit.
I'm feeling I'm going to get hit.
Okay. Right.
Well,
Just change the music.
How did Sebastian miss him?
He didn't stand on it.
No. Not idiot.
He went.
How could you stand on that random square, Tom? Such a plonker.
I thought this road was safe because there's some...
Spikes immediately raise up from
Tom!
the ground.
Look what you've done!
Shield.
And the boulder wall opens slowly to reveal a large jar with a smell of alcohol, and around it, 3 beholderkin that advance upon you.
Tom!
Roll initiative.
Why did...
All of us.
Yes.
I better roll high here, Tom.
Oh, 1 second. Let me just clear the last one. Okay, roll it now.
Oh God, I've got a 12. Fucking Tom. I'm last on the initiative. Oh, thank God.
I rolled 16 at first.
Fucking hate.
Did these spikes hurt me?
that.
Or are they just like difficult terrain?
So the spikes will do 1d4 damage per round.
Is that on your turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
Is that only if they're standing on them?
if you're standing on them, yeah.
Do we know anything about these beholders? Have we gleaned anything from the murals and whatever?
No. Only that they are some sort of monster.
We can speak to them though, can't we? Telepathically. I think.
Okay, it's Gruff's go.
Can you change mine to 16?
16.
Yeah, that's what I rolled before.
I'm so dead.
What's your initiative modifier, Eamon and Stiffy?
Initiative modifier.
Yeah.
6.
6.
Where do I see this? Three.
Okay. And this one is 2. All right. In which case, I'll put Eamon second and Stiffy first. Okay, so Gruff, what are you doing?
First of all, I would like to rage, please.
Okay, you have raged.
And now I will dance my way across these and go to here. Can I dash? So I can go a bit further?
Dash is an action,
Is it difficult
but you
to
can
rate?
make that in your normal movement. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can. That's fine.
Do you say it's this difficult terrain? Or?
No, it's not difficult terrain. It's just you take damage if you end your turn on the spikes.
If you end your
Okay, yeah.
turn on the spike.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got damage anyway. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to, I would guess, probably going to smack at him with my axe. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, powerful.
20 is a hit. Oh, 5 slashing plus 2. The beholder, kin, which looks very surprised, you slash it across the face. All its eye stalks sort of glare at you.
Cool.
So it could have been friendly.
It doesn't look very friendly.
No.
Did we see these in the last campaign? These creatures.
Didn't say.
What
You
ones-
did, yeah.
Yeah.
They were guarding they're spectators. They were guarding one of the layers of the pits of Bernor.
I loved that bit. Oh, brilliant.
These aren't the ones that when you kill them, they release a toxic gas.
That's DM knowledge.
What?
Can I,
Stiffy.
God. See anything?
It was an empty room. It obviously had a trap in it.
Would it dispel magic? Get rid of them?
Try it.
Oh no, I don't have dispel magic. I have detect magic. I'm going to call Chode. Oh, he's just back there.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Chode. Is this whole room classed as spiked, or is there around the
Yeah,
edges?
the whole room is spikes.
Right, so I'm going to do. I've done. Five, 10, 15. I am going to cast. Fairy Fire. So it catches all three of them.
Okay, you cast a spell, and nothing happens.
What?
The spell just dissipates in the air and is absorbed.
And
That's
then I'm
not
going to
good.
move back to there. Okay. Oh, that was pointless.
Okay, Eamon's go.
After seeing that, shocker.
That door on the other side over here. Or boulder.
I'm not sure if
Yeah,
I-
there's a
I'm
door.
not sure if I want to open that door. I don't have any dispel magic. Right. What I'm going to do. Is run in next to Gruft and just stab it with my with my dagger.
Okay, 22 is a hit. Nice. Okay. You hear in your mind these voices. Well, what do we do now? I don't know. They're not in the room anymore. He makes a good point. Excuse me, could you get past? We must kill this prime in the room. And don't hit me again.
Who do they want to kill?
Ah, they're protecting that room, so anyone that's in the room.
Oh, God. Who are they asking that question to?
You just all hear it in your room, in your mind.
Can
But,
we respond?
You
Who do they
believe
want to
so.
kill?
Don't kill me. I'm about to
You
leave
see-
this room.
You see the thing flare its eyes at Gruft and Amond, the one that's in front, as if it wants to get past impatiently.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I will leave this room immediately. But it is my turn.
Sebastian, it is your turn.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. The only thing that else happens is that this one floats over and it starts flaring its eyes at the other two.
okay.
I'm
I
really
wander
confused
in
as to what's going on.
and say, "Hey, chums. Apologies for attacking you."
Okay, and with that, you are out of combat for now.
What?
1 second.
Okay. Do you mind if we take a long rest in this room?
I don't know what to do now. We were told to kill anything that came in that room.
Well, we're not in that room now.
No, we were told to kill anything that was in that room. There's nothing in that room now.
I agree with that one.
Excuse me. Would you mind stepping back into the room so we can kill you?
Oh yeah, they follow exact orders, don't they? I seem to remember this in the last one. So good.
Rough prefer
So are they
this
talking
room.
about the spiky room?
That's
Yeah.
what you gather, yeah.
What are you protecting exactly?
Nobody tells us anything like that. We're just to protect the room. We've been here for thousands of years. It's been boring.
Can I look at this like big pot thing?
Yes. As you walk over to it, you hear in your mind, "Careful with that. There's a smelly beholder in there. Long dead, but still powerful." And as you peer over,
Big but powerful.
I mean, this thing is like taller than you. Inside, it's filled with, as you can sort of peek up on your tiptoes and look over, and the smell is just absolutely repugnant. It almost makes you vomit. Like, in fact, make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you vomit immediately. There's the putrefied remains of what looks like a giant version of these eyed creatures, except this one has even more eye stalks and is red rather than green in colour. But it's shrunken and shriveled in this, what's presumably alcohol. And it's the strangest feeling, like for those of you that are magic users, the closer you get to this canopic jar, the less you can feel your magical abilities. It's like snuffing them out.
How can it be powerful if it's dead?
We are creatures of the far realm. We don't follow your prime material logic.
Oh, look, they speak common.
They don't. They're speaking telepathically to you.
What is
presumably
the jar?
they still have to speak in common to speak telepathically.
No, it's translated directly into your brain.
Oh, weird.
What is this jar, please?
It's one of us, a beholder. Long dead, but still powerful.
But what is the jar?
How powerful is it?
It's a jar.
How is powerful is it?
What?
Can you
Can we,
access
like,
magic?
Can we try lifting the jar and tipping it out?
Yeah, make a strength check.
Does someone want to help? I feel
Not
like it's very
really.
big. I feel like it's going to take more than just me to lift it. Or can I, like, I don't know, can I dangle someone down inside
I can
it?
help.
Pull.
Eamon's going to
Can I
help.
dangle? Can I dangle Eamon inside
I
it?
don't want to be dangled in it.
And he can pull out.
No.
Let's
I'm
have a
not
reaction
going
to
So you
run
don't want to
away.
get it out over the top.
Are you going to help me lift it and tip it
I'm
out?
not
then?
going to. I'm not dangling inside that.
Should we ask
Fucking
these guys what will happen if we do tip it over?
What happened if we tip over?
Don't do that. It will make a mess, and the smell is awful.
I'm with these guys.
Third.
I love the concept of telepathically saying it will make a mess.
I thought it might, like, you know, get rid of its power if it's not in the liquid anymore.
How did the beholder get into the jar?
Placed there by the ones that summoned us.
And who?
Yes, it was
are they?
those gift people. Very strange, pale skinned. I didn't like them much.
Is there any way to remove the magic absorbing ability of this here vase? Thank you for your great help.
That one doesn't speak common.
It's sorry about him. He's gone quite mad. I suppose destroying the jar would lessen the effect on you primes, but it would make a terrible mess. Please don't.
What are they protecting?
They're very polite, aren't they?
Yeah.
What are you protecting?
Who's that? Are you in the room?
No. No. Just outside of the room.
I don't know what we're protecting. The thing in the southern chamber.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, there's
Do you,
another thing.
anyone want to help me blast open this jar? Make a mess?
Sure. Let's do it. Rough like make mess. What are we doing?
Tip it over.
Athletics?
So make a athletics check.
I just assist.
It's very heavy. It must weigh absolutely tons. It's full to the brim of alcohol and decomposing abomination. And alas, a 16. Sorry, I thought you rolled 2. Never mind. Yes, you do manage to, after a huge effort and Eamon's help, you do manage to tip it over, and this fetid red bulbous mass just comes crashing out, along with just gallons upon gallons of brown alcoholic water. I need everyone in that chamber to make a Constitution saving throw.
Including those green things.
Or you die.
No.
Rough like make mess.
Powerful.
Constitution saving throw.
Ruff just keeps wanting to throw up.
So, Sebastian, you take 1 acid damage
What are you doing?
and throw up immediately.
1 acid damage. Question
We
to...
asked you nicely not to do that, and you've made a horrible mess. That's quite upsetting. So would you kindly leave this room so we can kill you? It would be quite exciting.
You can leave room, so not in with horrible smell now.
No, we can't smell it.
Why you'll come with us?
Why?
You don't want to be in room with nasty smell.
No, we can't smell it. We just thought it would be unpleasant for you. We don't like the mess, though.
Very considerate of you.
Can I try?
Who's
Not
that?
be in
Are
room.
you in the room?
Not yet, no.
Not yet. He said not yet. Oh, good. I can't wait to kill something.
Can I try and cast a cantrip of something, a minor illusion in the room of a person? Would it cast?
Yeah, the spell casts fine. And actually, looking down, you see that the inside of that that jar was lined with runes that now seem to be inert.
Were the beholders at all tempted by my minor illusion?
That's a nice illusion. Why don't you cast it in the room? And go into the room. And bring your friends.
Whose go is it? Can we actually can we go?
Yeah, you can do whatever
I
you
want to
like.
check out this southern chamber that he's talking about. So I'm going to start here. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
So I can
I
get
would
straight
do
down.
that.
I mean, you could step into the room. The beholders are watching you intently.
Beholders,
Will
you
your
explode
will
when
aim at
We're not
mage hand-
beholders.
will
We're
Eamon's-
spectators. There's a difference, you know.
Will Eamon's mage hand work?
I can't tell you if it'll work or not.
If I go straight down and smash open.
well, I
this
can
cell
cast Mage Hand.
and can the mage hand move the?
If I
southern
cast
boulder?
Mage,
Yeah, it casts. You can make an athletics check to try and knock down the door.
oh, what with my Mage, puny Mage Hand?
We could just try and open it.
Yeah, I just try and open
What
it.
if
But it's not really a door, it's a boulder.
Oh,
Oh dear.
okay.
Yeah,
What
it
if,
does not move.
Pretty
What
solid,
if
that
Stiffy
boulder.
can Stiffy cast pass without trace so that they can't see us in the spiky room?
Let's try it.
We could also distract them. They seem to like talking while someone else goes through.
Spectators, if we were to kill you in this here room, would you attack us back?
That's a good point. Yes, because you would be interfering with our orders to guard the room. So I think, yes. Don't hit us again. We asked you to stop, but next time we will have to use force.
And if you couldn't see the room, and you can, and therefore, if we replace the boulder, is it okay if we can
replace
then be in the
replace
room?
this
You would
boulder?
see us? Yeah.
Yeah, let's replace this boulder, and then Stiffy and Chode can go and open the other door.
They won't go in the room, though, will they?
No.
No, they won't go in the room.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
gonna
We'll have
gonna
to
put
step
this
out
boulder
the
back.
room. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we-
you put the
No,
boulder back.
we put this. And we're staying in the room, and Stiffy and Chode are going to go to the southern boulder and open
We
that
should
one.
be very quiet to hear if they're going in the room. I don't trust them.
Yeah, let's be really quiet. Yeah. Some bitch. Yo, spectators, what you
I regale them with the full
you
history of the
in
Earl.
past 1,000
I mean,
years? Tell me day by day.
How does Sebastian know so much
Day
about
one.
the Earl?
Earl's a
Yeah,
very famous
go.
man.
So cast Pass Without Trace on me and, well, it's anyone who's 30 feet close to me. So me and
Chode.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it going there, spectators?
La 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 la.
Do you want to see my cantrips?
I might use your help putting the door.
I can cast minor illusion to make me look taller. Do you want to see that?
I want to see that.
Rock thunder, folk dance of my people.
Is this impressive or what?
Dot,
I'm floating around
You
the
are being
room.
very loud. Be quiet so we can hear if they're in the room.
There's not. You don't need to worry about the
I'm
room.
gonna
There's no one in the
Chode,
room.
you're gonna give me a hand.
There's someone
Absolutely.
in this here room though, and he's moving
What's your
all
effect?
around. Feast your eyes on this man.
Say that again, Welsh.
Oh, I've made myself very long. I must have eaten quite a lot today.
You've made yourself
my-
very long. Please don't ever
Must be
say
eating
that
quite
again.
a lot of Viagra.
Oh.
To give myself guidance as well. Or do you want to roll it, Chode?
What do we need to roll? Strength.
And I'll give you guidance as well. Got
Yeah, alright.
advantage. Keep talking, guys.
It's going
You
well.
both take 3 damage as you make this first attempt.
Thud, 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 thud,
I
thud,
mean, this
thud.
isn't
No,
great.
it's not. It's not stealth. It's athletics.
What are we doing? Oh, what are we doing?
Pushing down the boulder door
Did
at
you
the far
try
end.
Oh, athletics.
16. Are you aiding?
Yeah,
is aiding.
and
But he's also given
Four.
me his
Okay.
20.
So the boulder wall
then-
crashes over.
oh,
Quietly.
wait,
I'm
no,
making a lot of noise
because
with my dance.
We can just step in, can't we?
well, I don't know if we should because I'm not sure what's the other side.
What was that? There was a loud crash.
That
Thud,
was
thud,
the
thud, thud.
dragon.
Just stop,
Okay,
Stop,
let's
stop.
take
You know, there was a dragon here.
stop.
Oh yes, it probably was the dragon. You must have woken him up.
There you go. We're out of the room.
Okay, now we're in here. Let's
Okay,
definitely
So
do a
Chode and Diffie, you see in front of you an altar of skulls in a small chamber, and on it a silvery cube with intricate details on it. almost like a
Crystals
Rubik's
behind them.
cube. It's got grooves within it, and strange details, cogs and wheels, and it's glistening like starlight. Now, did either of you have the orientations put into your head?
Yes.
Chode?
No.
Stiffy, you know exactly how to use this. You know this is the key. This is indeed a puzzle box, and you know the solution to open the door.
Wow.
I know this. I don't know why, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
And you have a overwhelming compulsion to open the door.
Chode, I have an overwhelming sensation that I need to open this.
Let's maybe do a perception check. Or is it investigation for traps?
Perception to spot them, or investigation if you're looking at a particular thing and you think, oh, that floor looks a bit dodgy.
Let's do. Oh, well, there you go. Smashed it.
Looks like a fairly innocuous room. Nothing untoward. The one thing you do notice is that the dust in this room, and there's been dust in the last few chambers, but here it seems to have spiraled in, like gathered in a spiral pattern, which strikes you as odd, but doesn't seem suspicious. Like it seems suspicious, but doesn't seem to be a trap. Just a very odd thing. That's
Can I
unlikely to
investigate the spiral?
Yeah. Looks like dust.
Anyone like dust?
It just looks like a lot of fucking dust.
Stiffy, do you want to check out that spiral of dust?
I think I'm going to.
Yep, you step through it. Nothing happens. Just dust. The
And I'm
spiral
going
seems to converge on the on the altar and the cube.
Would I have any idea why? Arcana or?
It doesn't seem to matter to you. All that matters is that you open it.
Oh, so Chode, I want to open it.
Let's check it first.
Oh no, I'm going to open it.
I am not up for that right now.
No, I'm going to have to open it.
As
You
Stiffy
can try
inches
and
closer
explain.
to the cube of starlight.
I don't even bother trying to persuade you.
Please don't.
Try and restrain me.
The strangest thing. Your fingers just move as if you had no control out of them, swiveling this, turning this, and it's all a blinding flash. You're not really even aware of how it's turning or what it was, the state was to begin with. But sure enough, the last cog clicks into place, and in front of you, a portal appears.
Can we move this folder back?
Shimmering green portal, almost metallic.
Okay. What's that? Was there a
You could
portal?
step through it. Falcon, watching all of this from above, the light in the chamber seems to dim somewhat. And even though this portal is emitting its own light, you know whatever secrets you are following are through there.
Well, I do like a mystery. Can I go through the portal?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, we'll pick up that in a second. So, returning to the people in the spectator chamber, what are you doing?
I think we better move this boulder back and then make a dash for it.
Yeah. I agree.
You won't be going in that room, will you?
No, no.
No. Not at all. It's not our intention.
Eamon, why
We should
don't you...
prepare to attack them when they step into the room.
Eamon, why don't you distract them? You were so good at that before.
Do I need to athletics check to move this boulder again?
I'll just say for the purposes that you between you three, you shuffle out of place.
Can we
How
just
about-
like move it a crack, then like move it back behind us?
How
Or
about
just
you-
like open it a bit, squeeze through, and then it can fall back into place. So they
You
don't see
could-
us.
you
go
could
into
do
the
that.
room.
Yeah, I will make you make an athletics check to sort of hold it open while the rest of them squeeze under.
Okay. Anyone want to help?
You have to do this on your own, seeing as they're going to be going through before you.
I'm gonna. Okay.
You hold it open to the best of your ability, and the others squeeze through. Are they going in the room? Let us past. Just as they're converging on you, you let it go, scoot the other side, and the boulder falls back in place, and you hear a impacted in the other side of the boulder.
Well done, Gruff.
You will take. I'll say you would take 1 damage from going past the spikes.
I think we did that
Um,
very
Boyd,
well.
I need a
I've
short
got
rest.
To damage because I'm still raging.
Oh yeah, you don't take any damage.
There's a portal.
So yeah, you enter this room and you see this cube in Stiffy's hands, and a portal has emerged.
Wow.
Can we get past the portal without going through it?
Yeah, it's kind of to the side, so you can squeeze past the edge of it.
I am very, very hurt.
Oh, Grunt has seen shiny box before in picture.
So, the Earl, this is what you've been brought here to do. You have to go through that portal.
Not before a short rest, I don't.
Yeah, let's have a short rest.
I must rest.
Okay, so you have a short rest. The portal just stays there, open, waiting.
Short rest.
How long is the short rest?
An hour.
What do you get back for a short rest?
You can spend all of your hit die that you have available.
I get all my spells back from a short rest as well.
Yeah, that's only warlocks though.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not going to be much use. Do we have a long rest?
Boom.
Okay.
Are you with us? In the
No,
portal room?
no, not currently.
He's gone through.
Well, this
you went through
portal
the
looks
portal?
Yeah.
perfectly safe to go through.
Well, I'm not going back through that dragon.
Yes, I can assure you there's nothing to worry about. It's perfectly safe.
What do we know about the shiny box other than it's a shiny box?
It's great.
Do we like feel anything off it in the same way that Stiffy did?
What do you mean with that Stiffy did? Oh, so those of you that have failed and had the like orientations put into your head, you feel a compulsion to go through.
Oh, well, I'll go through then.
Well, yes. I'll follow.
Ruft steps through and vanishes instantly.
Last one in's a rotten egg.
Some of you guys are mighty keen.
Stay here if you wish, young man.
Can I just put my head through and put it back again?
As soon as you put your head through, you vanish immediately.
Yeah, I've gone for it.
Stiffy, are you taking the cube with you?
I don't know.
Oh, the cube.
Absolutely am. The cube.
Well,
Wait, hang on. What is this cube? I missed that. I haven't investigated it.
I thought Stiffy had it in his hand.
Yeah, he's got it in his hand. So as he passes through, are you going to put it back on the pedestal, or are you taking it with you?
what does it? I don't know. Is it the? Have I got an urge to do either?
No, you've got no compunction to do either. No, you do have an urge. Sorry, you do have an urge to take it with you.
But if I have the urge, then I'll take it.
Okay. So you all step through the portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
You all die.
The end.
Are we all there? We all just went through.
You pass through.
It's a mountain.
Where are we?
We're back in that bloody starting village.
You step through the portal into an alien world that defies all your logic and intuition. There is no sky. Instead, there is a seething mass of tentacles and flesh writhing across the horizon. Distance is impossible to fathom here. Things that at first seem far away appear to shrink as you approach, and vice versa. There is no up or down. Your perspective changes, but the world seems to shift to meet it. The spaces between features dance and swirl with tiny iridescent particles glowing against a dark, squirming horizon. In front of you, a fungus-like terrain seethes and pulsates, exposing myriads of flesh-lined tunnels lined with tiny, undulating hairs. You breathe in and there is nothing, but instead of suffocating, you instead feel a little less with each breath, as if you yourself are fading into this nightmare realm.
Can we go back through the portal?
As you step through, the portal vanishes, and all you have left is this cube.
Oh.
Didn't the cube open the portal before? Can it do it again?
So,
Welsh, can you wank off the
Vulcan,
cube again?
you see all of this, but something more. Around you, everywhere, thousands upon thousands of glowing, bright, stick-like figures converging upon you. Tall, impossibly tall and thin, with eyes and mouths as black pits screaming into nothing. They surround your intangible form and coalesce around you, and all you can see suddenly is this bright white light, and then nothing.
Wait, who was that?
Vulcan.
Oh.
He's not had a good day.
Okay, so roll, whoever's leading, roll a D100. But actually, first, what are you doing?
Panicking.
No,
Back through the portal.
Are there any shops?
It wouldn't surprise me. Amount of shopping.
Is there like an obvious path in front of us or anything?
Just these fleshy tunnels you could take any one of.
How many fleshy tunnels?
Hundreds.
Oh.
Fleshy tunnels.
And it's weird as well, like even if you kind of try and perceive a direction to travel, like as soon as you focus on it, the rest of the surroundings seem to fade out into nothing, as if they didn't exist in the first place.
Ruff maybe ate something funny.
How did I know I was meant to walk through this portal?
You just knew intuitively. You'd heard it whispered to you, maybe.
If we like listen intently, can we like hear anything like
Make
encouraging
a
us in any
perception
particular
check.
direction? Oh.
Whispers in the darkness.
Eh?
I'd say, Stiffy, you hear Falcon's voice. Help me, this way.
Oh.
Can I tell which way that is?
Intuitively, yeah, you feel like you could forge a path.
Follow me, guys.
Why?
I can hear that young boy.
Okay. Is there something you want to tell us, Stiffy?
A young boy calling. Don't even wait for a response. I start following it.
Okay. Are the
I
rest
will
of
follow.
you going?
Yeah, I guess so.
So
Don't know what else to do.
Stiffy, roll a D100.
Ooh.
So eventually, following through these maze of tunnels lined with hairs, the whole terrain seems to be inhaling and exhaling, and you feel this moist wind against your face, moving forward and then backward. You reach a large circular chamber with a central pool of purple liquid. The walls of this chamber blink with 1,000 gazing eyes. There are no other exits. So yeah, just this shimmering pool in the middle of purple water.
Does this mean anything to anyone? We haven't seen this in drawings or anything, have we?
Can I wait? Is there anything on the glyphs showing a stone, like the cube?
There's no glyphs, just eyes.
That last glyph, I think, had a stone, didn't it?
Yeah, he was holding it up. I hold up the thing to the eyes.
Okay. They all look at it.
Oh. I then smash it.
Okay, make
What?
athletics check.
No, I don't know.
Panic stations.
I would have smashed it.
I mean, should we search? They've got eyes. Have they got ears? Hello.
All the
Hear me,
eyes
walls?
flick towards you and look at you.
So you can hear me then.
Then they look at the pool of water.
Would you like? What am I doing? The elf voice.
Who's this? I'm going
Would
crazy.
you fucking like me to swim?
Again, they look at you and then look at the water.
Blink once for yes, twice for no.
They don't blink. They just keep focusing at the water.
Can I go over and just prod one in the eye? See what happens. Just little, tiny little poke. Like an inquisitive poke, not an aggressive one.
It pops and starts dribbling down, and there's little things in it. Tiny, almost microscopic little moving things.
Can I go and like dip my toe in the pool of water?
The eyes immediately focus on you.
Can I drink the water?
You can.
Probably wouldn't be the first thing I chose to do in it.
What is she doing?
Well, I drink it when you get
Can I go for a piss in it?
No.
What part
So are
she's
you having a
drinking
drink
from
of
it?
the water?
Yeah, I'm having a drink of the water.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
Actually, sorry, no, a Wisdom saving throw.
What? Alright.
You just watched Gruft dive into the water.
Oh, shit.
I was only drinking it. Now he's in it.
Quick, Eamon, go after him.
Gruft, what's something from your character's history that he deeply regrets?
Probably not being able to save more people at the landslide.
So you're there in the landslide, it's happening again, and these children, and you know this scene, you've seen it before, these children, they're about to get crushed to death by a huge boulder, but you're there, you hesitated for a moment, but this time you could, you're watching this boulder come, and it's coming down through the mountain, tumbling down. You could leap to save them if you wanted to. Make another wisdom save. Something tells you not to.
All right.
So you watch as these kids, these poor helpless kids, are just crushed immediately by the boulder, and the vision snaps.
I'm gonna look away.
And you all right? Yeah, you look away, and you're floating back in the pool of purple water again. You suddenly surface. I need you to make a. 1 second. Let's find this table. Oh, on the compendium. Nice. Okay. I need you to roll a D100, please. $38. For the next
Good on it.
hour, you are under the condition frightened.
Oh.
What happened, Gruff?
Oh, water, very strange.
Oh.
Very descriptive, Gruff. Thank you.
Just what he saw landslide.
A landslide? What does that mean?
I could not save the children again.
Again? You mean this has happened before?
Same landslide. Same landslide.
It takes you back to the past, you say? The Earl feels compelled.
I don't know about you, but I ain't
I'm-
thirsty.
There are things that the Earl wants to rectify in the past as well.
Looking around the room now, the walls seem to have shifted, and there's another chamber leading further on, another passage that goes for how long, you don't know. But you've been going at this for a few hours now.
Should we go down this new chamber then? New
Yeah.
passage?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Can I hear talking still?
Make a perception check. It's gone silent. So you continue down the chamber, twisting and turning for a few more hours, and it's so strange. Like, you swear that you keep looping back on yourself and seeing the same bits of weird twisting geography, and it doesn't feel like you're moving anywhere. But eventually, somehow, you end up in another larger chamber, and this is lined with human-sized bundles of tentacle fungus. About 8 of these around surrounding the room.
Can I investigate them?
Yeah. So you approach one, make an investigation check.
I'll give myself guidance. 16.
Yeah, these do seem to be covering humanoids. You can almost see skin beneath it.
Can I try and remove it, pull out the humanoid?
Yeah, make a athletics check or an attack if you're going to try and cut them. These tentacles seem to be fairly robust. You manage to slice a few of them open and pull a few more apart. You can't quite get the whole bundle out. What you do reveal is like a bit of a torso, but there seems to be a mouth on it with teeth and an arm that looks vaguely humanoid, human even, but some of the fingers are sort of distorted and twisted in all kinds of odd angles.
Does it seem alive?
No.
Put your hand in its mouth.
I give myself flame blade and set fire to it.
The tentacles suddenly start writhing, and it immediately catches on fire. The rest of the bundles shudder.
Burn them all, Stiffy.
I do the same to the rest.
So you move to the next one and hack at it with your flame blade, and again it starts riding, and you catch a glimpse of the body underneath. This one also deformed, but less so. As you move to the right, this one seems to have less deformities and more humanoid. So that's the first two. And actually, looking around, the first bundle you approached was probably the most strangely shaped, but they seem to become more and more sort of normal shaped as you move around. And the one on the far right is almost perfectly humanoid.
Do I recognise them?
All you can see is this bundle, like bundle of tentacles. They're completely hidden underneath it. You'd have to pull that one apart just to see if you recognise them.
Okay, I'll try that.
Okay, make another athletics check.
I'll give myself guidance. Oh, don't need that. I will. Oh! 22.
You rip it open, and this one seems to be easier. And there is the naked, almost flawless body, like no blemishes or anything, of Falcon, unconscious.
Oh. Flawless.
Can I detect magic?
He's gone to make food. Your unconscious body just appeared. He's gone to make tea.
Yeah, cast detect magic. You do detect magic almost everywhere, but it's kind of intangible. You can't pick up the school or even what kind of spell it should be, or even its kind of its nature. But it's everywhere, but not specifically in this Falcon or any of the other bodies around in this chamber.
And is Falcon, do I detect any kind of life in it?
He's unconscious, but he is breathing.
Oh my god.
I cast Cure Wounds.
Kill him.
Falcon's eyes snap open and he awakens.
Holy shit.
You're alive again. I'm sure he'll say something when he
Say something,
gets to
man!
grips with the idea that
Say something!
He sort of coughs and sputters for a good 3 minutes brewing time.
3 to 5 minutes solid brewing time.
Come. I need come.
What?
That is a callback to what Creamy Bathwater said when she roasted
So
just
bad.
a note from your out-of-body experience. You don't really remember all that much. You remember the sort of white figures that captured you. You remember the portal, and you remember something about, not specific, but you remember there's something about Sebastian that you needed to remember. But you can't quite remember what it is.
Sebastian, where is he?
Yeah.
I think we are destined to be best friends.
Yes. We'll be closer than you could ever imagine.
What happened? I don't really recall.
You
I
came to in a like tentacly mess basically.
yes.
They found this room with sort of weird, like bundles of of tentacles, and in them humanoid remains. And the first one they discovered was horribly disformed with like teeth and mouths in all kind of wrong places. But as they like looked around at the others, they seemed to get more and more humanoid. And the one at the far end was you.
Is there a Sister Floria one?
I was going to say, who among my friends, who picked up the chunk of Sister Floria I was carrying? Which one of you did that?
When you're naked, by the way.
My manhood.
I'm afraid the dragon ate it. Your manhood.
No, it's always been this small.
The frostbite has got.
Cold. Someone pass me a robe.
What have I got?
I've got something.
I've got some
I
scale
don't
mail.
really have any. Oh no!
Oh no,
wait,
I'm wearing that.
I do seem to have robes and common clothes. So yeah, you can
I've
wear
got-
those.
I can have some common clothes.
You could have this
Yeah.
purse to cover
You
your
can have,
pride and joy.
you can have one robes.
Okay. I don the enormous half-orc robes.
It looks like Falcon's wearing his dad's dressing gown.
His dad was a half-orc. Jesus. Does the body next to Falcon, does that look like Falcon or someone else?
You haven't looked at the one next to Falcon.
Can I have a look at it?
Yeah, make an athletics check to open the tentacles.
I see. 21.
Yeah, you pull off the tentacles of the face, and it's absolutely horrible. It's Falcon almost, but there's just some deformities on it. The eyes, one of the eyes is puffed up, like its mouth has got like it's almost twisted at one end, and like there's teeth going all the way up its side of its head, right up into the scalp, and part of the skin is sort of horribly translucently thin, and you see its like veins pulsing underneath, and it's breathing.
Ah, let's wake this one up. I stand back, kind of shocked, and I stare at Falcon, confused, as if to say, "What is this?" What are you,
Yeah,
Falcon?
do we have any idea what's going on? So, do I have any idea where we are? Like, can I do a?
You can make a Arcana check to try and determine your location in the plains, or history. You don't know. This is beyond any of the stories that you've heard.
What is this black magic?
All you know is you're not in heaven.
And the first one we opened had a mouth on its chest, on its stomach. Is there anything else in this room?
As you look around, there's another path opened up, another tunnel.
And it wasn't there before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we go down here then?
We're better.
Nothing more to look
Oh,
into
that
in this
was the
room.
Okay. You continue on for an hour, and another hour, and another hour,
Jesus.
and you just seem to be going in like tunnel after tunnel. It all starts to like feel very familiar, as if you're doing the same thing over and over again. And you don't know how much time passes as you're like traversing these horrible breathing tunnels. But eventually you feel like you need to rest, else you're going to get a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Did Stiffy bring something with us? I wasn't really around for that.
The big silver box.
Yeah, so there's a silver cube in Stiffy's hand that sort of you vaguely remember from almost like a dream.
Did it feel like we were just kind of going in circles when walking around?
Yeah.
Like,
you can't be sure, but like
could we
the way the navigating this place is just a nightmare.
Could I drop like a bit of parchment down, just on the ground?
Yeah.
Just to see if we came across that again.
As you continue on, it's difficult to keep track of time in here. What feels like at least an hour, if not more, you do come across that parchment again.
Oh God, we're going in circles.
Have we investigated the cube at all? Have we?
No, I just went over to it and opened the portal.
So you could take an hour to try and to meditating with it to try and learn something about its nature.
Yeah, we do need a rest, don't we?
Yeah. Let's do that.
We're in danger of becoming exhausted, okay.
Okay, who's meditating with the cube?
Stiffy, I guess. He's got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so after an hour, make a investigation check.
Can I use guidance?
Yeah.
16, 17.
Okay, roll a D100. $68. So, this is what it looks like, by the way.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
The Hellraiser.
So, the cube is 3 inches across and radiates palpable magical energy. And what you learn as you meditate on this is that this is a planar cube. The 6 sides of the cube are each keyed to a different plane of existence, one of which is the prime material plane. And you learn that, so it's each of these, to unlock each of these planes, you have to know a specific combination that will open the plane. And from your investigation, you've learned that you've determined one of these combinations, and also you've discovered that it has an alternate use. So by making this combination starting clockwise, you can use the spell Gate to this specific plane. Alternatively, if you do it anti-clockwise, you can use the spell Plane Shift, which can transport a willing or unwilling target to that plane that the combination corresponds to, with a save of DC 17. And you have discovered a combination to a plane, but you don't know what plane it is.
So, what should we do, guys? Should we do it? Should we go for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I struggle to see how it could be worse than here, even though I apparently was living here.
Okay, I use it and we transport to the next plane.
Okay. Again, the green gate opens and you step through. This time, you step out into... you stand on the precipice of a great cliff overlooking a desolate rocky wasteland riddled with fuming craters. A blood-red river snakes across the scorched earth. The sky is deep red, illuminated by hundreds of fiery comets streaking across the sky and leaving trails of billowing smoke and ash. The ground where you stand is littered with weapons and bones. You quickly become aware of an incessant droning, buzzing sound. The air is filled with biting flies, which descend in great swarms to feast upon your flesh.
Okay.
I don't like this plane.
Can
New plane, please.
Can I keep studying?
So yeah, you're currently on the cliff, overlooking a vast plain of fire and brimstone. There's weapons and bones all around you, and there is a path down from the cliff, or at least a rocky ledge that you could follow down from this cliff top, should you wish. Just to everyone else who was doing that rest, make a wisdom saving throw.
Incidentally, how many hit points do I have, Joe?
You're fully healed. You have all your hit points.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Who does the wisdom save?
Everyone else apart from Stiffy.
Why?
I don't know.
Why are we doing a wisdom save?
That was from your rest in the far realm.
Oh, I didn't have a rest.
No?
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay. Well, you don't need to make a wisdom saving throw then.
I was like on full
In
health
which
or
case you've got a
something.
level of exhaustion.
Oh. And I'm frightened.
Oh, your frightening would have worn off by now.
Oh, good.
So Eamon,
You level up.
you're you have these weird dreams where you hear these whispers as you're having this short rest, and it all starts to make sense. That the purpose of your visit here to your trip to the Aurumhorn and beyond is, of course, it was to release the old ones.
What?
Oh,
You're
course.
very convinced of that now.
sounds like not a good idea.
Yeah. Everything's. I'm glad this is all being cleared up. We best crack on.
So now you're in this fiery place. What are you going to do?
Go down the path.
Does anyone have an urge to do something?
Yeah. Do I have any urge?
No compulsions.
There's a path, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go down that then.
Okay. Who's leading?
I can go.
Roll a D100.
God. 2.
You carry on along the path for a bit, and suddenly it opens into a wider plateau, and you hear the sounds of vicious battle going up ahead, just around the corner.
Oh. Can have a little sneak peek.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
14.
Let's see if anything notices you. No. Definitely no. And no, nothing notices you. And as you peek around from this rocky ledge, you see two almost like giant vulture creatures with horrible dripping beaks, with ragged bits of flesh caught in them. They have arms as well with huge claws on, and legs with long talons, and they're laying into a larger creature. It looks almost skeletal, like a huge skeleton standing 12 foot tall, with a scorpion tail and wings jutting from it like insect wings. Along its back is ridged spikes. And they are absolutely demolishing each other. Make an Arcana check with advantage.
Who?
Okay.
The Earl.
18.
This scene, you've seen it in the book before, and you realize where you are. Those are the large creature is a bone devil, and the two vulture-like creatures are Vrox, which are kind of demons. And the only place where demons fight devils in all of the planes is Avernus, the first layer of hell.
Oh, nice.
I relay this information back to the group. We are in the first layer of hell here. Don't you see?
Oh dear.
They are bad creatures. We must leave immediately. Or kill them.
I feel we might need to get a better idea on this cube.
Yeah.
be able to transport us places. Can we find a spot to learn a bit more about it?
You can wait here to see what the outcome of this battle.
Yes, the victor
Good
will be
idea.
heavily injured. We could defeat them quite easily.
Maybe.
The battle rages on for a while. 5-10 minutes go on, and eventually one of these vulture-like creatures falls, and the battle rages on for a bit longer, and eventually the bone creature gets its head ripped off by the other vulture creature, which is heavily injured.
What do we do then? Do we kill the beast?
Can I study the box?
Yeah. As you get it out, you watch Sebastian. You watch this other vulture creature open its wings and fly away from you down onto the fiery plain below.
Bravely running away. Looks
didn't
like the
know you
coast
were
is
there.
clear. Should we? I'll go and investigate where the remains of the bony one.
Okay, yeah, this is a colossal bone devil. Have anything on it? It doesn't have any items you can see. Actually, make an investigation check.
15.
It does have a pouch on it,
Oh.
and inside is a brilliant gold coin. Not a normal currency. This thing shines with an inner light, and just intuitively, you know this thing has a value beyond gold.
Oh. What does that mean? Can I study it for magical attributes?
Make a history or an arcana check.
I will do history. Ooh, 12.
Yeah, I don't think you would know about this thing. Just seems to be a very shiny coin.
The Earl likes big gold coins. I stash it without showing it to anyone else.
Okay, who's
Coast now
studying the cube?
I think I
Yeah, the
was.
coast is clear.
Yeah, you know most about it.
I was studying.
Okay, make an
We'll,
investigation
we'll,
check.
I give myself guidance. Yeah, 12 plus 4, 13.
You have a go at it for a while. You don't come across any new combinations.
Is there anything else in this plateau area?
Not. There's some bones and some weapons.
Can I keep investigating?
I'd say that took a good hour.
These weapons
Can I
look
look at it
man-made.
and see if I just know?
As you're sort of sat there for a while, you hear movement from beyond where you'd come, and it's a way off yet, but you feel like it's time to move on.
Okay, we keep moving.
Okay, so the path stretches on, winding down this plateau towards the valley below, passing occasional streams or tributaries of a deep red, thick liquid bubbling up from the rocks and dripping down into the precipice. Eventually, you reach the base of what seems to be a large earthworks. There's lots of red earth piled up on either side, and a large trench stretching for what looks like hundreds of miles beyond. From your vantage point, you can't quite see into the trench. You could ascend the pile of earth and look down.
Yeah, go for that.
Okay, make a. Actually, no, you wouldn't need a perception check for this. You would see it immediately. There are in the pit directly below you.
I'm doing it stealthily, by the way.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Oh,
there are three large fleshy creatures. They look like sort of animated bits of mud and flesh. Horrible, fetid things. I think I can show you a picture of one of them. If you search on Google Images, lemur, Lemur, D&D, and the first image that you get, oh sorry, it's Lemure.
Oh. Wow.
That first image is what you see, digging with its sort of stumpy hands. Three of them digging these this huge pit. And you just hear these sort of wails. This,
He doesn't look happy. How far away are they?
They're probably about 60 foot below you in the pit. It's not sheer drop, but yeah, 60 foot below you and maybe like 20, 30 foot away from you.
Weird.
I go back and tell the team.
Okay. Is there anything else around the area?
At that point, an elderly human male comes round from the corner of this huge pile of earth. Hello, my name is Dante. I noticed that you're visitors here. Perhaps you'd fancy a game. Do any of you play cards?
Joe loves a bit of cards.
Nothing to read into now. Go for it.
I'm a bit of a pickle, you see. My spouse has a lot of drinking debt, and I've lost everything. I'm now stuck in this place of Avernus in service to an evil devil. I need some help playing a rematch of cards to try and buy my way out of this service. What do you say?
What's in it for me?
The winnings, of course. Any winnings that we make, we'll split.
It doesn't. And what happens if I lose?
Well, then they'll take your money or anything else you care to wager.
Nah, I'm alright.
Any takers?
Wait. What?
I can see that you
Who
might
is
want
this
to buy
guy?
your way out of here.
Oh, I see. Wait, so what's the stakes? What do we have to give in order to play?
Do you have any of these? And he holds up a coin very similar to the one that you found, glowing in gold.
Nope, not come across any of those.
Well, no matter, you can wager your own, of course.
No. I have got one really. It was just a joke. One of
Do you know what they
these, you
are?
say? Do I know what they
Yes,
are?
that's it. Do you know what you hold there, friend?
Something that belongs to me, friend.
Once we might do now, once upon a time it didn't. That's a soul coin. It encases the soul of a mortal that was unlucky enough to find his way down here.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Or herself.
We pay soul coins, but of course, if you don't have any, you can always wager your own soul.
No! Eamon will wager his.
Soul coins?
You're using your coin you found off that dead demon.
How did you know I found it off that demon?
Because I'm metagaming. You can twiddle
So what
it in
does
your
he- what do
thumbs
you
ever
say?
fits.
I will
Fancy a
wager.
game?
Yes, I will wager. Before I do, how much would this fetch in the mortal realm?
I'm not sure you could even take it to the mortal realm. Perhaps, if not, it might fetch a pretty penny. If you could take it out of here.
No.
But I suspect that now you're here, you'll have to buy your way out. How did you get here, by the way? It's not easy to get into Avernus.
How did you get
Do you
here?
have a trick? Like I said, I am in debt to an evil devil. Dragged me here after I couldn't pay my bitch wife's drinking debt.
Wow.
Who's your
Yeah.
wife? Anyone we know?
Oh, her name is Mildred.
And how do you get out of this hellhole?
Well, I'm sure you could find a devil that's willing you to make you a deal.
But what's your plan on getting out of here? How much do you have to
Buy my way
repay?
out the same. Soul coins.
Can we
Soul coins sweeten the deal.
can we detect if he's like being honest?
Make an insight check.
Oh God.
You've no reason to doubt him.
And how do you get
seems
these?
to be telling the truth.
How do you get these soul coins then?
Well, the ones that don't end up like that, and he points down at the flesh things in the pit, sometimes end up like this. And he holds the coins. Those that have lived a less than honest life and find their way down here when they die.
So who are you playing cards against?
Well, come and I'll show you. A talented couple, but I'm sure we can take them out.
I'm willing to have a speak with them.
Okay. He leads you, he gestures and starts heading over towards a cliff edge and a cave.
Okay.
Inside, there is a incredibly beautiful male and an incredibly beautiful female humanoid ? But they have long black wings, silky black wings tucked behind them, and from their head protrudes long curved horns. Ah! Some more players. That's delightful. Well done, Dante. Come to the table. I love a good game.
What do you mean, some more players? How did the last ones fare?
Well, they lost, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Come sit next to me.
Oh, these
I like a tall
succubuses.
drink of water.
Come sit next to me and drink water.
Come sit next to me. I like a tall drink of water.
Oh, a tall drink of water.
As the rest of you
That's
followed
disarming.
Sebastian into this cave, or have you just left him?
I followed.
Joe definitely has.
They just come in, I'm sitting on this person's lap.
Drinking water.
Go for it.
I certainly
So
am
who's-
a tall drink of water.
What's up for a game of Three Dragon Ante? Dante says, and the Cambion says, "Oh yes, I love a good game."
Does Yell know how to play this game?
You're familiar, yeah. You've seen it played before. Do you have proficiency with it?
No. All I've got is no.
So,
So wait, are
you sit
these
down.
humanoids that we're playing against? Are
um,
they
make,
devils?
Make a Arcana or History check.
Is that at Chode?
Yeah. Certainly, you can't speak for Dante, but certainly the male and the female characters are a succubus and an incubus.
Oh, great.
Not devils per se, but certainly fiends of the lower planes.
I'm drawn in by your
Do
beautiful
they have red
eyes.
skin?
No, they are. They're not. They haven't got red skin. They are almost nude. Incredibly beautiful. Apart from their like, black velvety wings and horns, they look just like very beautiful humans or elves, perhaps.
I've got a dragon chess set, so that helped me in any way.
No, this is Three Dragon Ante. It's a card game. So they deal out the cards and give you your hand. So the way this is going to work is that you can use your proficiency bonus so long as it's something you can do in a game. So you might be versed in the history of the game and like historically good tactics, so you could use your history check. You might just be good at the game itself and be really practiced, in which case you could use your proficiency with those tools. Or you might try and bluff your way through it. You might use sleight of hand or deception.
Okay. Right.
So make an appropriate check.
Okay.
Who's
Who's
playing,
playing?
by the way?
Or can it be more than one person play?
Yeah, no, many people to the table as possible. I'd say it's a maximum of 3 extra players.
Does everyone have to bring their own wager? Or is it all for this one coin?
Yeah, everyone has to bring their own wager. So what will we play for? I see you have a soul coin. And what for you, little man?
I don't think I've got fucking anything.
Well, you could wager your own soul. The succubus lets out a big smile and you see big, long, curved fangs.
And what do I get in return for that?
Well, you
That
might
seems
win
like
the
a pretty
souls.
hefty wager.
You might win the soul of some poor unfortunate that will help you buy your safe passage out of these lands.
And if I lose?
Well, then we will own you.
Mm.
And I've got an empty coin for you.
And what does that mean for the rest of my eternity?
It means you'll be stuck here forever, being bartered while with no hope of rest, until you're eventually consumed and you're nothing.
Well, as lovely as that sounds, I think I'll pass on the game of cards, thanks.
Well, perhaps you could play for something else. I mean, you must have got here by some means. Magical item, perhaps? Am I right? Perhaps you could wager that.
You could be right, but I'm not willing to divulge what we have on us.
I think you already have, sweetie.
Stop flirting with me, you're very beautiful, and Cho does not appreciate it.
The succubus leans in, puts her head on her elbows, says, well, how about this? I'll make you a deal. No soul coins? Fine. You can play for free. And all I ask in return is that if you lose, you give me a kiss.
Never kiss a succubus.
Chode has never normally been one to turn down a free kiss. What about a token that I use to remember my parents? That go down well in this?
I thought you were braver than that, little man. All I want is a little kiss. You might not even have to give it to me.
Oh, called you out.
Why are you picking on me and not any of these others?
Well, what about the sorcerer? Would you like a kiss?
I must release the
Oh,
beings. What is it?
thank God.
Old ones.
The old ones.
Well, what a curious thing to say. Indeed. What about the tall one? The half-orc?
Gruff not one for gambling.
Very noble. How about a free kiss? Handsome.
No, Gruff have girlfriend.
Well
Gruff's
then,
very faithful.
what about this nearly nude one? There's a funny smell about him. Doesn't smell quite right.
I'll be honest, it's been a rough day. I'm really looking just to get back to the normal plane of existence.
And what about
I
this
don't want to
ginger
offend you.
girl?
Now,
Don't be cruel, he's obviously a boy. I can tell. Will you be playing?
I'm alright, thanks.
Well then, it seems it's just you. Tall and handsome.
Seems that way, yes.
Right. You've tempted me with the kiss. But instead of that kiss, I will bet my soul.
Told you, sure this good idea.
You've tempted me with the kiss. But instead I'll play soul. Oh, love it.
Who? When we get these coins, who are we bargaining with to get out of here?
Excellent question.
They just said a devil.
How many do you need for one person to leave?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Yes.
Depends what kind of other offers you make.
Let's say it's just the coins. How many of the coins?
5 coins, maybe?
Per
6?
person?
Oh, fuck
I'd
it, I'm not
say
betting my soul on one
6
coin.
coins for a portal, which you could all step through. That's fair.
5 coins for one portal. Okay. Got my attention. And how...
Shall we play then?
Well, hold on a minute, because I only stand to make 3 coins back off of this. So I do need Cho to play with.
Can we read into why they're so interested in magical items?
Make an insight check.
Oof.
The succubus and the incubus are obviously just toying with you, and you can't trust them as far as you can throw them. And also, Dante is lying through his teeth.
Ah,
Probably won't be betting that soul of mine.
why is this, Joe? Tell me in my ear.
Because that Dante fella is a lying piece of shit. And they are succubi. And
Very nice.
again, don't think we can trust them as far as we can throw them.
I trust your judgment on this, I think.
So shall
Shall
we
try and
play?
throw them?
No, I don't think so
Okay,
on this occasion.
Can we kill them?
I'm pretty up for killing them. Do you guys fancy killing them?
Maybe not.
How tough do they look? Do we reckon we can take them?
They not attack us.
You knowing something about succubi and incubi, they have a fearsome reputation, very strong, especially dangerous with their draining kisses, and yeah, they're to be feared. They're not as it's not an ancient white dragon, but there are 3 of them. Well, there's 2 of them, and Dante, who you don't know what he is, but he's not been entirely honest with you. He's probably, Chode, you guess, not an old man.
Is there any other paths or anything?
Well, if you're not going to play with us, then I suggest you you carry on. Turn towards the River of Blood. There you'll find an encampment of devils. And find out what kind of deal you can make.
Can we do an insight check into that, please? 14.
Difficult to read. You gauge that there probably is an encampment of devils over there. You don't really know if they can be trusted or not, though.
Likely spells. No. I don't know if we can trust these. Whatever the hell they are.
How about just one game? You've got that coin. You might as well wager it.
No. This is my ticket out of here. No, I think we should leave.
Okay. You make your way hastily out of the cave, leaving the succubi and the succubus and the incubus behind. And they watch you go, fluttering their eyelids. So you head along the path. Are you going to head towards where the succubus suggested, or are you going to go elsewhere? You're kind of on a big, vast plain now. From sort of behind you, spanning left to right, there's a plateau from which you made your way down. You could sort of trace the edge of that, or you could cross the plateau towards the River of Blood.
I suggest we don't go towards the River of Blood.
Can we just work out the combination on the box?
Yeah, you can have another stop, rest, and try and find a secluded spot and try and find out another combination.
I don't think we should hang around in this place.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Who's got good investigation?
3.
0.
I've got 2.
I mean, Falcon believes he does.
Falcon believes he does.
So it
Well, he
seems
thinks
like
to himself, well, I guess he's an academic researcher. But
Chode's probably the strongest. Then. There you go, Chode.
Are you going to bless him, to guidance him?
Of course.
Okay, so
16.
roll your guidance as well. D4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Chode, you make note of the combination in its current state and its reverse state, and work from there. So you now know the combination to get to Avernus, should you wish, but you also work out another combination. Roll a D100.
Oh.
So that would be okay, yeah. Yeah, you. Could you roll that again for me, please?
You want me to roll my 69 again?
Yeah.
Close.
Okay. Yeah. So you open the portal and step through. So you know the combination you've got now, and you know the combination where you came from, and from that you've started to gauge this artifact. You know a bit more of how it works. You all walk through the portal and arrive back in the writhing, horrible nastiness of the first plane you ended up in.
Oh, God. In the same place.
This is the one with the water that Gruff
Yeah.
drank.
But at least you've left Avernus behind.
Aye.
Could we just study the thing again?
I'd say that you can have another go at it now because you've realised you've started to understand how it's working now with that roll. So make another investigation check with guidance, Chode. I presume you're getting guidance.
Of course.
Big roll from Joe. 14.
Roll a D100. Okay, yeah. You open another portal, and again, because you've started to understand this, this is the third face that you've clocked now. So you've got one face that goes to Avernus, one face that goes to wherever this horrible place is, and this third face you step through, and not there. You stand upon a gigantic boulder hurtling through a broiling soup of impermanent matter and energy. Fragments of rock spin and collide all around you, and you watch as some of these fragments spontaneously melt into water that freezes into metal, then turns into a cloud of diamonds that burns into smoke and becomes snow, and so on in an endless, unpredictable process of change. The sky is a spiraling mass of clouds changing continuously on a canvas of shifting colours. Stars blink in and out erratically. You notice that there are fragments of more ordinary landscapes, bits of forest, meadows, ruined castles, and even burbling streams drift through this disorder.
Very poetic.
So, you're standing in a broiling mass of some things. Roll a D100. 46. A gigantic flying adamantine fortress slowly begins to loom out of the void. You notice that fragments of debris seem to be diverted from this vessel. You watch as a huge chunk of bubbling lava that briefly shifts into ice ricochets at right angles from the vessel, moments before it should have impacted. As the vessel moves closer, there is a low thrum that grows louder and louder until it's almost deafening. The vessel travels 100 foot below the current island that you're stood upon, and you notice that there are humanoid figures moving between the walls of this fortress. You could jump onto this vessel, but you would fall 100 foot. What are you going to do?
Still got Featherfall, Tom.
Yes.
Could be an option. Unless there's another way of getting on there. Can we investigate for another way or perceive if there's another way of getting on there without just jumping 100 foot?
Make a perception check, this would be.
Oh, 5.
No, it looks like just the only option is to jump or somehow contact the people on board.
Hello.
Although just shouting out would not do it because of the noise of this thing against the sort of chaos that's going on around you.
Are they humans?
They look humanoid.
Humanoid.
Hello.
Oh. Can anyone see far? Guess not.
I can cast Featherfall on 5 people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I could fly down.
There we go.
Do that then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Tally ho!
So you're flying as an eagle, are you, Joe? Or just actually flying?
Something a bit smaller, a bit more inconspicuous.
Okay. You slowly make your way down with this small bird buzzing around you, chaffinch or something. The rest of you floating down into this gigantic fortress. You begin to notice the figures around you start looking up and go, and shouting out, although you can't quite hear over the thrum of this gigantic floating fortress. But soon enough, there's a platoon of figures through the streets, reaching you, and as you fall onto the deck, you're surrounded by a sea of stern faces clutching spears. These are humanoids, but not like any you've seen before. They look almost elfish in their appearance, Their skin is almost yellowish with black spots on it. Their eyes are bright blue and green, and they have long braided hair and plaited beards with fine tunics of silk on.
Hello.
The spears are thrust towards your throats, but held short in a threatening manner, as if to say, "Don't move." And you hear some language that you don't understand shouted at you.
Oh. What language is it?
None of you speak it.
Do you speak common?
That's a good question. One second, just get out their stats. Here we go. One of them steps forward and says, "You speak in a tongue that we have not spoken in a long time. Who are you and how did you get here? The location of this vessel is a guarded secret."
I'll leave that to my friend Stiffy to explain.
We've got a portal cube thing. And that's about it.
Show me this cube.
Oh, I don't know about that.
They have spears to our throats, Stiffy.
I slowly get out the cube, but make sure I take a firm grip.
You watch this figure's eyes widen. I don't believe it. Come, bring them quickly. We must immediately visit the Anak Sharmarin. We have imperative business to discuss. And you are led rather forcefully deeper into the into this vessel through chambers. Many of these figures stood motionless, as if in prayer or meditation, until you reach this large gilded chamber where there are many of these creatures holding bright blades of silver, standing two in a line towards a throne where a female figure sits, ancient creature, same species as the rest of them, but just fathomlessly ancient. She stares at you with beady eyes and a calm composure. And you hear in your minds, "My name is Sharmarin. Where did you get that device?"
It's a long story. And I go in.
Found in cave.
Yeah, that's the short version. That's it, that's good.
That device, the Vault of Stars, was crafted by our people millennia ago to fight a great war against the Elder Evils. have you used it to go to any other planes besides this one?
Yes,
Oh yeah, fucking loads.
we've been to
Dis-
4.
Describe them to me.
Fleshy. Very fleshy.
Fleshy with a lake of liquid.
Hell.
One had attractive winged
This
things.
realm of flesh, it seethed and was unpredictable. It defied your perception.
That's the one.
Yep.
Did you bring anything back with you?
Why?
The realm you describe is the Far Realm, the most ancient and dangerous of all planes, where our ancient enemy, the Illithid, and the elder evils that brought them were banished millennia ago. If anything was brought back, it could harbor the elder evils themselves back into your prime material plane. Anything that came from that realm must be destroyed.
Hi, Falcon.
I can't think of it.
Make a deception check if you're saying no.
I'm saying nothing.
I say nothing.
Am I there?
Yeah, you're there.
Oh my god.
I hope you roll good.
How will help? I'm not sure how.
I suppose you could help him lie. Like, back up his story.
I'll just look mean behind him. Be like,
So a
"Yeah."
deception check, yeah.
If you're lying,
I'll just nod with whatever you say.
I mean,
yeah. So.
but I've still got Falcon's mind, don't I?
yeah, you are Falcon.
If we were to have something, how might we destroy it? Just asking for a friend.
It would be incinerated.
And if we, not we, but if this friend didn't, what might happen?
Anywhere that thing treads could seed untold misery. A great war, the enslavement of all races.
Any positives?
We have one chance to stop it if you cooperate.
Oh dear.
I mean, I think I came back from the dead there.
Explain.
It's difficult because I don't really remember. But I believe I died. And then the next thing I recall, I was in that plane.
So you opened a portal between your realm and the Far Realm, and then you were reborn within the Far Realm. This is indeed grave.
Do we have to destroy Falcon?
Your realm may have already been seeded by the Elder Evils. But one thing is for sure. Your friend cannot return. Give me that device.
I
No.
mean, are they being truthful?
Who are these people?
Can I? What would it be, like a perception check or something?
Insight.
Insight, yeah. Let's see, she seems to be like, as far as you can glean from having a telepathic conversation with what looks like a 1,000-year-old alien. Seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
We
I don't
are
want
the
to be responsible.
Githzerai. We are travelers in this limbo, the realm of chaos. But once we inhabited your realm, the prime material plane, upon a great mountain where our home was built. We were enslaved by the elder evils and their illithid servants. But one of us, the great Gith, beseeched the Dragon Queen for a weapon to use against the illithids. And Tiamat, the Dragon Queen, gave her Gith in return that device that you hold now, the planar cube, a device of such untold power that it was able to drive back the Illithid Scourge and their elder evil masters. Our race was destroyed by that conflict, and after we left the prime material plane, split in half and rendered asunder by civil war, 2 tribes left, us, the Githzerai, and our enemies, the Githyanki, who travelled beyond into the ever-real plane. We have not spoken to our brothers and sisters in some time. But with this device back in our hands, perhaps we can unify our race again. One thing is for sure, it cannot be trusted in your hands.
Could you help us get back to our plane of existence?
We will send your compatriots back. You must remain.
Remain and do what?
Until we can determine what is inside you.
How long will that take?
Time does not pass here in the way that it passes in the prime material plane. This place is timeless. It could be seconds, it could be hundreds of years of your prime material time. I have asked you to give me that device. That was politeness. But let me reaffirm, I command you to give me that device. If you do not cooperate, you will be killed, and I will take it from your dead hands.
Say it like it is. I think you better give him the device, Stiffy.
I pass over the device.
A wise choice. Her fingers start moving, just as yours did before, like very fast, almost impossible to keep track of. And then as suddenly as the fingers started moving, it stops, and there's a new configuration on the cube. Say goodbye to your friend.
Bye.
We will see you again, Morgan. Little young boy.
I don't think I'll see you again.
She says something in a foreign language that you don't understand, and the Gith around Falcon grab him and take him away.
Goodbye.
And with that, there's a green flash as the device is activated, and suddenly you're hurtling through nothing until splash! You land in a very familiar lake, looking up into bright sunshine and a very familiar mountain on the horizon.
At the base of the mountain. Oh, that was on the horizon. Yeah, we by the town.
The town is a few miles away. A swim back to the coastline and a long, slow walk back to the town of Zemask.
Yeah, look for
that. The day stretches on as you pass along the coast of, as you trudge wet and bedraggled along the coast of Lake Zemask, eventually reaching the town, which seems not to have changed in all of the commotion since your ascent, battling a dragon, plane hopping around the multiverse, and unceremonious return to the prime material plane. The hoard of the Aurumhorn, the treasure of great power that you travelled all that way to get, was plucked from your grasp at the last minute. But perhaps that's for the best. And who knows what will become of your compatriot Falcon. Reborn, was that really Falcon at all? Or was there something insipid and nasty lurking deeper under his skin? As the evening draws in and you finally reach the mask, you gather round for a final meal, a drink of the Haskaller beer that you'd missed. A comet has appeared on the horizon and is glowing brightly, reminding you of a petroglyph that you had seen not so long ago, and you wonder just what happened when you opened that portal to the far realm, and what exactly did you and when you crossed over to the border, did anything cross back the other way? As night draws in and you retire, the adventure comes to an end, and you have returned from the Aurumhorn unscathed but penniless. Certainly, you are richer for the experience in abilities and life experience as well. And you will always remember your trip to that mountain for the rest of your days. And that is the end of the campaign.
Good, yeah.
Oh.
No money.
Oh,
We failed.
No reward.
You kind of failed,
Very fair.
but it was kind of a
Well, we
stroke of
didn't
luck
get
that you encountered the gift, because otherwise you would have brought Falcon back to the prime material plane, and that was not a good idea.
What would have happened?
He would have turned into an illithid.
Would he have killed us all?
I think it would have been after the credits rolled, but yeah, that would have been the beginning of the apocalypse.
Oh. Okay,
Probably not a
so
good idea then.
Oh, we did well then.
we didn't
yeah, it
want
would have been very difficult.
Important question. How many XP did we get?
Oh, I'd say you leveled up. You definitely leveled up. Yeah, the whole point of that campaign was that it was a quest to a treasure that you should never have gone to get. Every step of the way, I gave you more and more warnings that this treasure was bad news. But because it's D&D, like, you want to get to the treasure.
Yeah. What happened to the other group?
And they all died.
Oh,
So this is a roaring success, basically.
They
What's the,
actually
Them
did.
in a way.
They all died. They all like. Sorry. Lindstrom's group all died. The other group, I'd say you probably bump into them at the bar. They give you they come and ask about what happened and where's your compatriots and where's the professor and so on, and you can reveal or not reveal as much as you like to them, to Stellian and Aurum.
Nice.
No, nothing there. All big hoax.
Bullshit.
So the other group finished. They took a trip. So just to recap, you went to the Far Realm, Avernus, and Limbo. The other group went to Avernus, didn't like the look of it, went back, and then they went to another plane, and they thought, oh yeah, this looks a bit better. But the plane they went to turned out to be one of the layers of the abyss, where all the demons are. And it's the layer of the abyss ruled by the king of the undead. And they had a nasty time there, but somehow managed to get out before anyone got killed. But yes, a good game. I very much enjoyed that campaign.
Great.
yes. Thanks, Joe.
Well done, Joe.
Joe.
Thank you.
So, the next campaign written in lockdown.
So the next campaign, I think I'm going to do a printed adventure. So it's like, if anyone has any like preferences about which adventure, I can send you the synopsis of some of them. But I was thinking of running Tomb of Annihilation.
Okay, is this like pre-generated D&D's things?
Yeah, they're campaigns that are written out. So you rather than it's a good time saver because I won't have to do all of the work, just most of it.
Nice.
So there's two I'm thinking of I could run. One of them, Tomb of Annihilation, is a jungle adventure looking for trying to find a ancient temple and stop a curse. And it starts off a bit sandboxy, but the further you go into it, the more it closes in, and eventually you end up on a big dungeon crawl.
Cool.
Nice.
The other one that I could run is Out of the Abyss, which is all set mostly in the Underdark. It's drow heavy. It's got a brutal start, and it's got a lot of political intrigue in it, I think. It could be quite complicated to follow along with, especially if people miss sessions.
Should we try the first one then?
I'll send you the synopsis of a couple of them. There's some more as well I could run as well.
That's cool.
And you can decide. And also, please send me any pointers or like bits you enjoyed, bits you didn't so much enjoy for this campaign for the future. That would be really useful.
Oh.
Well, not enough
I
shot.
think we should have more. Yeah.
4 shops.
Towards the end of the campaign, there was a distinct lack of shops.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get a souvenir from. Yeah, I want there to be a gift shop at the end. Do you want us to use the same characters for another campaign, or do you want us to make new characters?
It'll probably be new characters, but we'll do that once we've decided what campaign we're going to run. And what I'll do is I'll just give you blank character sheets so you can just log into the new Roll20 and just make them from scratch.
Is it starting from level 1?
I think so. I think some of them you can start from level 3.
Genuinely gonna miss Chode.
I'm gonna mix
Well,
it
he's
up.
still around. You could revisit him.
I might mix it up completely and be a bit more of a tank next time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
I've
go
done-
Paladin. Paladins are good tanks.
Yeah, I haven't done tank before. I've done like druid and monk, a lot of that kind of stuff.
Nobody's been a mage for a while.
Hmm.
No.
Wizard.
I might. Oh, maybe. I don't know. One of those, mage or tank.
Well,
But
a
it-
mage is as far away from a tank as you could possibly get.
That's it. It's either one end of the spectrum, but I haven't been either, so I want to try something different.
I might go spell casting class next time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. So, when's the next session?
No, that'll probably be after Christmas, I guess, once we've decided. I'll probably need to buy the book as well. If we're going to run a campaign, I'll have to read it cover to cover.
But let us know. Chip some in.
I've also got a thing I've been working on,
Oh!
Oh,
and I know
Ooh.
it didn't go so well last time, but this is actually a very different thing. I don't think mine would be very long.
Okay, well, I'm happy
I've
to.
never said that before in my life.
I'm happy to delay mine. Mine will take a while to get prepared anyway. So
Yeah, so mine's probably ready to go quite quickly, but it might not be for everyone. So I won't feel bad if you don't want to do it. I think Mill is quite interested in doing it.
Is
I
this
think
the
I've
Jack
mentioned
the
it to some
Ripper?
people here. It is. It is.
oh, that sounds cool.
it's the
Yeah.
what? Sorry.
Yeah.
I missed
Sounds
that.
good.
Jack the Ripper. So it's about. So you'll be private, or you'll be detectives trying to solve the Jack the Ripper case at the time.
That sounds great. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah, well up. But
You don't need to know it. I would say, if you, you don't need any pre-existing Jack the Ripper knowledge. It doesn't matter if you do, but I would say don't start reading into it now. Like, in preparation.
Oh, and
Because
that
we-
reminds me as well. When I send you these like synopses, don't look further into the campaigns because there'll be loads of spoilers online that tell you everything that happens and all of the endings.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Well,
Very good.
okay.
Well, it's
Well,
Christmas.
I will send through some details
It's
in my
Christmas.
campaign as well.
It is Christmas. It's
It
Christmas
is.
Eve.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas.
Happy
Good
Christmas.
game, everyone.
Yep.
See
Happy
you.
Christmas.
Have a great Christmas, all.
yeah, have a good one, everyone.
Have a good
Merry
Merry Christmas if I
Christmas.
don't speak to you before.
GG.
GG. Catch you guys later.
Cheers, Joe.
Bye, guys.
See you.